video that we are going to make sure that you are learning something new from our channel. We have a very interesting topic that we want us to talk about today, and it will enlighten you and improve your farm. Before we do that, we want to encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If it is the first time that you are coming to our YouTube channel, subscribe. Maybe you've been watching our videos and you've not subscribed. We ask you to subscribe to support this course. After that, make sure you also put on the notification button so that anytime that we make a video like this, you will be able to be notified and know that we have a new video. Now, today we are going to talk about record keeping. Record keeping is very essential to your poultry farming. Anybody who is doing poultry farming and is not keeping records, there is a problem. Because how are we going to know the number of your birds? How are you going to know the feed that you are taking, the water that you are taking? And you know all this, you need to know the quantities so that you know the profit that you are making from your flock. So anytime that you purchase birds from us, those birds is accompanied, or any member who is any client who comes to us and we sell chicks to him or her, we normally give several record sheets. And one we give is the vaccination record. You must have that. And you follow that program to make sure that you vaccinated your birds. We also give you, we have another sheet for egg records. There's another one for feeding program. You need to know the intake of your birds per day, per week, until they mature. And by so doing, you will not go loss in your farm. We are going to speak about, I am just going to take one record here, which is, I think we will be showing you others, but today I want us to talk about the general recording of your farm. Because like these sheets, it will be displayed on our screen. We have this one. In this farm, we have like this one we've used. We have is the one that we are using in this farm. And in our record, the way we've organized it, there is inch. We have an inch per week, inch per day, the date. Every day you must record something in your farm because you are giving them water, you are giving them feeds. So you must record the quantity of your feeds and also water. Number after mortality. In case there is a mortality in your farm, you need to record that. Then we have another part of feeds consumption, that is including feeds and water per kgs and per liter. Then vaccination. If that day you vaccinated your bird, you are supposed to tick and tell us on the remark side which type of vaccine that you've given to your birds. How does it work? Like when you check in this farm, we have a lot of chicks. You cannot come and start counting one by one. Anytime that you place the chicks in your brooder, you are supposed to come on the column of where the dates are. You record the date that you placed those chicks there. The other thing that you are supposed to do is to make sure that day, the part where the column of mortality, you record in case after you place them in the brooder, if there is any mortality, record it. And if, for example, you had 500 birds and you've lost like one, you record one for the side of mortality, then the side of after. There is another column that we call number of birds after mortality. There will be 499 because you've lost one. Then that part of feeding, you tell us because it will we will accompany your order with the feeding program, how many kgs they have consumed and water. Then there is this part of remarks. It is very important. Tell us why that chick has died. And the reason we want that, it is because of this. If you have a vet coming to your farm and he's a professional vet, you've called that person, you told him that your birds are dying, you want him to come and check what is happening in your farm. If he's good vet, he will not come running inside the poultry coop to check what is happening. The first thing, when he comes, like me, any time that I go to a farm, I will not even go inside without going through the record sheet. That person will check on the remarks. On this date, there's a bird which died. And the farm manager wrote the reason why that bird died. So he will be able to go through the record sheet and check what is this kind of, what is killing this bird. You will see something maybe is they are dying because of ABC. So he will be able to start suspecting the kind of the disease in your farm and why your birds are dying. The other thing, another important thing to note about the record sheet, anytime that you have a flock, you are supposed to talk to your farm manager and tell him or her that whatever that they record in this record sheet is supposed to be true. If it is not true, it might make more mortality in that farm. Because as a profession, when I come and you give me a record sheet and you've cheated that this bird died because of diarrhea, I check another date, it died because of diarrhea, I will now think of bringing a medicine to kill that diarrhea. So if he wrote something which is not true, it will increase the problem. In case he steps on the bird or on a chick, or he put a tray, chick tray, on the chick and it dies, let him or her write that reason. He is saving the other flock because vet will come and start giving the birds the medicine, and the reason why that birds are dying, it is because of negligence. Help them to be careful, help them to speak the truth. And if you realize that these birds are dying, and you are not, when you come to the poultry coop, you are not seeing any disease, you should suspect there is something which is happening and is not right. Maybe there is theft, maybe there is negligence, maybe he's stepping on the chicks, or is just careless. So this part of remarks is very important. And any time that you find a chick died, a bird died, go to the remarks. Ask that farm attendant why he's not writing the reason why the bird died, because that is very essential. It is very important. So note that. Another important thing with this record sheet, it is on the side of marketing. We have those consumers who will not buy from you without seeing your record sheet, because of the health matters. They will want to go through your file, maybe the big hotels, even the just normal hotels, even the ordinary client coming in and want to buy one or two of the meat or the eggs. They will want to see the kind of the hygiene in your farm. And this is very important. They will want to go through which is the disease killing your birds. And if they find that they are dying because of maybe something like coccidiostat, or maybe something because of something like a disease like Newcastle, that person will start thinking of these birds are not vaccinated. And if they are not vaccinated, they are not safe. They will know if the birds are dying because of that disease, they will not buy your birds. So when you vaccinate, record, put it on record that you vaccinated against this disease, so that when that potential buyer who will come to buy your product will know that you vaccinate your bird. You will also see which is the disease affecting your birds. If it's just a normal disease, they will buy without having problem. Another important thing about the record sheet, it is for you, the farmer, you, the investor. You will know the number of birds that you have. And this is how you know. The first day that you placed your birds in the brooder, you placed 5,000 birds. You will not be counting each and every day how many birds that you have. But with the help of the record sheet, when it dies, it will be recorded. When it dies the other day, it will be recorded. You will be knowing the number of birds after mortality. That is the number of birds that you have in your farm. And there is one day that you are fed will come and count all of them, take a roll call of all of them. Like when we are doing vaccine called full typhoid, that is injection. And you inject by counting 1, 2, 3. So that day you will be able to know the correct number. And if the farm manager has been cheating you, recording something which is not correct, if you find that the number of birds and what is you've counted and it's not turning, so it means that if you did not record, that is what you should agree with your farm manager. If it dies and you did not record, just say that he sells that and he put the money in the pocket. There's a corruption in the farm. So what are you supposed to do? Agree with him to pay that bird which is not in the farm. So if you are keen that every time that the bird dies, it is recorded, and it is recorded why it dies, you will minimize the loss in your farm. You will make sure you will see your farm getting more profit than going without the record. Because if it dies and you don't see it on the record, it means that it is not die. There was a theft in the farm. He maybe took and he went and sold because he knows you will not come and count each and every day. So let him know, because our birds are just 3 months. Let him or her know that after the end or after the day that they will be doing for typhoid or for pox, those two, they will be counted. And that month, you will deduct his salary because there are some birds which are not in the record. And he did not tell us why. This thing, it cannot be edited. If you had 350, there is no way he is going to increase or deduct after 5 days. So each and every day is supposed to be recorded. If there was no mortality, record 0 in the farm. But you will record the feeds, because if also you are not recording the feeds, it means that maybe if they are supposed to take 10 kgs, you will give them 5 kgs, and the growth rate will not be good because they are not taking enough feeds. Same to the water. So also it will help you to make sure that the growth rate is good. It will also help you to alert you that it is also something like taking stock. What is in the store in terms of the feeds? How many feeds are there? I mean the quantity of the feeds in the store. And it will also alert you that if you had like a half ton, when you check in the record, you will know the reminder. And you should also do the stock taking in the store. What is it tallying? So it will help you to not to go loss in your farm from that is the feeds will not be stolen. The chicks or the birds will not be stolen also, because when they are stolen, the consequences will be the person to suffer is not you, the farmer. It is the person who is. So, fellow farmers, if you are doing poultry farming and you are not taking records, you are missing it. You are not doing it right. So you need to keep records of your flock, how many birds you have, the intake of the feeds and water. You will also know, because in our record sheet we have a section where you have a productive results and technical performance. You'll be able to know if they took which medicine, how much it costed. At the end of 3 months, when you sell, you will know, are you getting profit or you are getting loss? And if you are getting loss, the record sheet will will guide you which part which is taking your profit. Is it medication? Is it the feeding? Or which or which part? So I want to encourage you farmers to do record keeping. And if you don't know how to do it, we can send you, we can share with you our record sheets, vaccination, feeding program, this general one, the egg collection record sheets. Just send us your email on our comment section or DM us your email, your number. We can just share with you for free without charging you, so that you can start practicing record keeping to make sure that you are getting profit but not loss. This simple thing can make you not to get the profit that you need. So, fellow farmers, I want to end it there for today. And before you just log out or we finish, subscribe to your YouTube channel, because this kind of video you will not get them anywhere else except here at JokeFG's Kenya. Subscribe, put on the notification button, and through that you'll be getting this knowledge. So bye-bye for now. God bless you.